Today we are going to start session 5 of chapter number 13, surface areas and volumes. So this is the last session for this chapter, and we are going to complete optional exercise first 4 questions, because last 3 questions is based on frustum of cone. So let us start with the first question. The question is, a copper wire 3 millimeter in diameter is wound about a cylinder whose length is 12 centimeter. Okay, and the diameter is 10 centimeter of this cylinder, so as to cover the curved surface area of the cylinder. Find the length and mass of the wire assuming the density of copper to be 8.88 gram per centimeter cube. So here the value of pi is not given in the question. So what value you will take?
22/7.
Okay, it is not even it is not mentioned that take pi as according to your means requirement. कभी कभी ऐसा भी दिया होता है. So I will show you in question number 2. Okay, so अब ध्यान से देखो, the width of this wire is this one, and the total length is given 12 centimeter. If you write in millimeter, 120. And the width of one wire is given 3 millimeter. So how many rotation is there? How many wounds is there? कितने बार हम लोग इसको इस पे लपेटे हैं? One
So
width is
40.
3. Yes, very good. 40. So total length is divided by diameter. Okay, fine. So in one rotation, the length of the wire will be equals to circumference. Okay, so the diameter of the wire is given 3 millimeter. So radius will be 3 by 2 millimeter. Convert to centimeter, so we'll get 3 by 20 centimeter. And the diameter of the cylinder is given 10 centimeter. So radius of the cylinder, that is capital R, 5 centimeter. This is the cylinder, radius of cylinder, and height of the cylinder is given 12 centimeter. Now length of one rotation of wire, length of wire in one rotation is equals to circumference. And what is the circumference of the cylinder? Circumference. Amlesh.
2 pi RH.
2 pi r only, circumference, not the curved
2
surface
pi
area.
r.
2 pi r is equals to length of wire in one round. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 5 is equals to length of wire. Because the value of pi is not given, we are taking at 22 as 22 by 7. So in तीनों को multiply करेंगे तो we'll get 220 upon 7. So this is the length of wire used in one round. Now the number of rounds is equals to height of cylinder divided by diameter. Height of cylinder is 120 millimeter and the diameter is 3 millimeter. So we can use the unit directly millimeter, but we already converted into centimeter. So 12 upon 3 by 10. So ये 10 by 3 हो जाएगा. So cancel it this one and we'll get 40 rounds. Any doubt here? Number of rounds?
No, sir.
Okay, so the total length of wire will be 40 into, okay, number of rounds into length of wire used in one round, that is 40 into 220 upon 7. If you solve this, you will get approximately equals to 1257.14 centimeter. But in NCERT the answer is given according to 3.14. Pi is equals to 3.14. But actually the value of pi is not given. So that is why I took 22 by 7, and according to 22 by 7 the answer is to 1257.14 centimeter. Now we have to find, this is the length of wire. Now we have to find the volume of wire. Why volume? Because we have to find the mass, total mass of the wire. So what is the volume of wire? What is the shape of wire? Wire किस shape में होता है?
Cylinder.
Cylinder, right? So volume of wire will be pi r square h. Okay. Already we used. No, कोई problem नहीं. pi r square h, the total length is capital H only, right? So 22 upon 7, what is the radius? 3 by 20. So 3 by 20 into 1257.14. So if you solve all this, we'll get approximately it is equals to 88.89 centimeter cube. And the mass of 1 centimeter cube is given in the question, that is 8.88 gram. So the total mass will be equals to 88.89 the volume, that is centimeter cube, into 8.88. So approximately we'll get 789.41 gram. Hence the total length, that is capital H, is equals to 1257.14 centimeter, and the mass of the wire is equals to 789.41 gram. Any doubt in this question? We'll move towards next question. Question number 2. Now see here it is given, choose value of pi as found appropriate. And we have to find volume and surface area. Okay, so let us read the question. A right triangle whose sides are 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter other than hypotenuse is made to revolve about its hypotenuse. Find the volume and the surface area of the double cone so found. See this figure. This is right angle at A. So this is 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. And BC is the hypotenuse. Okay, BC is the hypotenuse. If it is revolved around the hypotenuse, we'll get two cones, upper cone and the lower cone. If we revolve the triangle about AB, then we'll get one cone. Last year question was there in 9th class. If we revolve around AC, then also we'll get one cone. But if we revolve about its hypotenuse, I think you remember I explained in the class also last year. If we revolve about its hypotenuse, we'll get two cones, upper and lower. Now we have to find volume and surface area. But दोनों के लिए हम लोग को चाहिए radius. We have to find radius. Radius is not given, and even height is not given. So we'll find BC first. How will you find BC?
Pythagoras theorem.
Right, very good. So let ABC be the right angle triangle, right angled at A. So its sides are AB is equals to 3 centimeter and AC is equals to 4 centimeter. And the length of hypotenuse, that is BC, is equals to root over 3 square plus 4 square. So 9 plus 16, 25. So root 25 is 5. So we got the hypotenuse is 5 centimeter. That is BO plus OC. Okay, now we need to find the radius. So radius के लिए सबसे पहले यहाँ पे दोनों कोण देख लो. This is the first cone, cone BA dash. Here height is BO. This is the height, and slant height is 3 centimeter, and OA is the radius. This is for the upper cone, and the lower cone CA dash. This is the height, and this is the slant height 4 centimeter, and this is the radius, same OA. Okay, now we'll take two triangles. ध्यान से देखो, see carefully. We are going to take two triangles. This is the first triangle, this one, AOB, and CAB. In this two triangle, this is common angle, angle B, and these two triangles are 90 degree. Okay, so these two triangles are similar by a similarity. I'm repeating once again. Angle B is common to both the triangles, triangle AOB and CAB, and these two are 90 degree. Whether you are able to identify the triangles here in the figure?
Yes, sir.
AOB and CAB. Right, now you have to write the corresponding sides. Which side is opposite to this angle in the first triangle?
OA.
Very good. In the second triangle,
AC.
AC. Good. And now opposite to 90 degree. First triangle,
BA.
BA. Right. Second triangle, BC.
OC.
BC. BC. Second triangle is full one, BC. So we'll write AO upon CA is equals to AB upon CB. Why? Corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional. And out of this we have already three values. AC is 4, AB is 3 and CB is 5. So we'll substitute all the values. Now the value of AO will be 12 upon 5 centimeter. So this is the radius. Any doubt?
No, sir.
And now see, to find the radius we have three methods. This is the one method, and the second method, area of triangle method, is also there, and the third method is Pythagoras theorem, using Pythagoras theorem. And out of those three methods, I feel this is the easy one. Okay, so now let us start triangle, area of triangle वाला method बताओ कैसे निकालना है. See this one, R, ध्यान से देखो, see carefully, this one H1, this is H2, and this is 90 degree. What is the area of triangle ABC? If BC is the height and OA is the altitude.
Half into 2R into H1.
Okay, half into, no, only R. Half into base is 5 into R. Okay. And what is the area of triangle ABC? If we take directly base and height, half into base into height. Okay, so half cancel, and what is the value of R? 12 by 5. Same one, same thing. ठीक है, ये देखने में छोटा लग रहा है क्योंकि मैं कुछ भी यहाँ पे I have not wrote any steps here. First of all, you have to write area of triangle ABC is equals to half into BC into OA. Okay, and area of triangle ABC is equals to half into AC into AB. Then from both equations, we'll get this one. Then R is equals to 12 upon 5. And Pythagoras theorem method is very typical. ये दोनों ही method easy है. So any doubt in this one? Area method?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll move towards now volume. Volume of double cone. So very simple, volume of upper cone plus volume of lower cone. Okay, what is the formula of volume of cone?
1 by 3 pi r square.
Right, 1 by 3 pi r square h. So R is OA for both the cone. So 1 by 3 pi OA square. Height of upper cone is BO, या OB. Height of the lower cone is OC. Whether this is clear? Now what is the common between these two?
Half 1 by 3 pi OA square.
Right, if we take common, what we will get? OB here and OC here. So OB plus OC we will get. Okay, now we'll substitute. OA is 12 by 5 and OB plus OC, this is 3. Sorry, OB plus OC is nothing but this is 5 only. Right? OB plus OC is BC, 5. So 1 by 3 into 3.14 into 12 by 5 into 12 by 5 into 5. So 1, 3 we can cancel here. We'll get 4. 1, 5 also cancel. And we'll get 3.14 into 48 upon 5. So approximately will equals to it will be equals to 30.144 centimeter cube. Now round up to 2 place. So 30.14 centimeter cube. Any doubt in volume?
No, sir.
Okay, now we'll move towards surface area. total surface area. Total surface area, this surface will not come because this will be the internal one. Only curved surface area of upper cone, curved surface area of lower cone. What is the formula of curved surface area? Cone.
Pi RL.
Okay, pi RL. So CSA of upper cone is pi R, R is OA, L is 3. That is AB. And CSA of the lower cone is pi R is OA, and the slant height is 4. So from this we can take pi into AO common. Now we'll substitute these three values and this one also, 12 by 5. And already we took pi is equals to 3.14 in the first question, first part. So here also we have to take 3.14. Don't take 22 by 7 क्योंकि यहाँ पे 7 आ रहा है तो 7 से cancel हो जाएगा करके नहीं लेना है, right? So 3.14 into 12 by 5 into 7. Now if you solve this 3, then we'll get 52.752 centimeter square. ये तीनों को multiply करके divide by 5 करेंगे. So we'll get 52.752 centimeter square. Round up to 2 place, 52.75 centimeter square. So this is total surface area of double cone. Any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we are moving towards the third question. A cistern internally measuring 150 centimeter into 120 centimeter into 110 centimeter has 1,29,600 centimeter cube of water. सिस्टम में ऑलरेडी इतना पानी है और उसका वॉल्यूम जो है, द वॉल्यूम ऑफ सिस्टम इज दिस वन, एंड porous bricks are placed in the water until the cistern is full to the brim. Each brick absorbs 1/17 of its own volume of water. How many bricks can be put in without overflowing the water, each brick being 22.5 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter into 6.5 centimeter. Okay, so if water, the condition of water will be not given, then it is direct question. We'll divide this volume divided by this volume, then we'll get the number of bricks. But the two conditions are given. पहले तो इसमें ये इतना पानी है, second it will absorb 1/17 of its own volume of water. Okay, so the volume of one brick is 22.5 into 7.5 into 6.5. That is approximately equals to 1, not approximately, after multiplying you will get 1096.87 centimeter cube. And volume of cistern is 150 into 120 into 110. That is 19,80,000 centimeter cube. Now let n be the total number of bricks, and volume of n bricks will be equals to n into 1096.87 centimeter cube. Now in the question it is given that the cistern has this much of amount of water. Okay, so volume of cistern available for bricks is 19,80,000 minus 1,29,600. That is equals to this one. इतना वॉल्यूम वहाँ पे बचा हुआ है क्योंकि पानी उसमें 1,29,600 ऑलरेडी है. So according to the question it is given that each brick absorbs 1/17 of the volume of water. So the total volume of water available for bricks will be equals to 17/16 into volume of cistern available for the bricks. क्योंकि उसमें 1/17 ऑलरेडी उसमें absorb हो गया. So we'll get 17/16 into 18,50,400, and this is equals to 19,66,050 centimeter cube. So this will be equals to the total volume of n bricks. Now we'll divide this by 1096.87. So we'll get approximately 1792.42. Now we'll not round up with including decimal, because if we round up then water will overflow. That is why we will take only integral part, that is 1792. Hence the number of bricks used is equals to 1792. Okay, any doubt here?
No, sir.
Now we'll move toward the last question of the exercise. In one fortnight of a given month, there was a rainfall of 10 centimeter in a river valley. If the area of a river valley is given 7,280 kilometer square, show that the total rainfall was approximately equal to the addition to the normal water of 3 rivers, each 1072 kilometer long, 75 meter wide and 3 meter deep. So the area of the valley is given, and how will you find the volume of the water rainfall in that valley? Area into height. Okay, area of valley into the height of the rainfall. The height of the rainfall is given 10 centimeter, but ये kilometer में. Okay, so how will you convert 10 centimeter to kilometer?
By 1 lakh.
Yes, very good. By 1 lakh or by 100 then 1000. ठीक है, 100 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो मीटर में हो जाएगा. If you divide it by 1000, it will convert to kilometer. So volume of total rainfall is equals to area of valley into height. एक 10 will cancel and we'll get 0.728 kilometer cube. This is the volume of total rainfall. Now we are going to find the volume of 3 rivers. Okay, 3 rivers each. The length is given 1072 kilometer and the width is given 75 meter. 75 meter means 75 upon 1000 kilometer. 3 meter means 3 upon 1000 kilometer. So this is in the form of cuboid, length into breadth into height. So 3 rivers means we have to multiply with 3. Okay. So this step is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll multiply all this 4, then divide by 2 thousands. We'll get 0.7236 kilometer cube. So hence the total rainfall was approximately equivalent to the normal water of 3 rivers. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we are moving towards the next important questions based on speed. As in standard sample paper 1, speed related question is given. So that is why I thought let us do some CBSE already CBSE board questions. In textbook we have 3 questions. One is in example and 2 is in exercise question. And these are out of that NCERT questions. So water running in a cylindrical pipe of inner diameter 7 centimeter is collected in a container at the rate of 192.5 liter per minute. Okay, find the rate of flow of water in the pipe in kilometer per hour. Question is clear?
Yes, sir.
Now volume of water which flows per hour, it is given 192.5 liter. Per minute it is given. So per hour means into 60 we have to do. Now this is in given liter and diameter is in centimeter. So I want to convert it into centimeter cube. कैसे करेंगे?
Sir, by 1000.
Not by, into. Because 1 liter is equals to 1000 centimeter cube. So we have to multiply with 1000. So this is the volume of water which flows per hour. पूरा multiply नहीं करना है अभी. Inner radius of the pipe is given 7/2, that is 3.5 centimeter. Okay, and let h be the length of the column of water which flows in 1 hour. So the water which is flowing through the pipe, okay, that will take a shape of cylinder. Okay, it will form a cylinder with radius 3.5 centimeter and length h centimeter. So volume of water which flows in 1 hour will be equals to volume of cylinder having the radius 3.5 centimeter and length h centimeter. So this we already got, this one. ये जो यहाँ पे निकाल चुके हैं. So we'll substitute here and volume of cylinder is pi r square h. We'll substitute the value of pi, r is 3.5 and h we need to find. ओके, सो 7 को यहाँ शिफ्ट कर लो, बाकी 22 into 3.5 into 3.5 will come down. If you solve all this, we'll get 3 lakhs, 3 lakh centimeter. Convert to kilometer.
By
Divide,
1 lakh.
yes, by
3
1
kilometers.
lakh, by 1 lakh. So 3 kilometer. So this is the length of water flows in 1 hour. So what is the rate of flow through pipe? 3
Kilometers per hour.
per hour. Very good. Now we'll move towards next question. This is also CBSE board question 2013. Water is flowing at the rate of 7 meter per second through a circular pipe whose internal diameter is 2 centimeter into a cylindrical tank. Circular pipe, the internal diameter is given, and that if we fill the water through the circular pipe, that will take a shape of cylinder, and base radius of the cylindrical tank is given 40 centimeter, and we have to determine the increase in the water level in half an hour. So first of all, speed, the rate of flow of water is given 7 meter per second, and in centimeter we have to multiply with 100. Okay, and the length of water column in half an hour will be equals to, this is per second, per half an hour means into 30 into 60. 1 hour, the total number of seconds is 3600, 60 into 60. So half an hour में हो जाएगा 30 into 60. So that, किसी का माइक ऑन है देखो, आनस. Internal radius of circular pipe is given, actually diameter is given 2, so radius will be 1 centimeter. And water, again here also the water column forms a cylinder having radius 1 centimeter, and the length is 700 into 30 into 60. Let H be the rise in the level of water in the tank. So volume of water which flows in the tank in half an hour will be equals to volume of water in the tank. Okay. So pi r square H is equals to pi capital R square capital H. Okay. So this is the length of this one, capital H ये है, this one is capital H, and capital R I took 1 centimeter, and small r is 40 centimeter. So 40 into 40, because we can cancel pi from both sides, 40 into 40 into H is equals to 1 into 1 into 700 into 30 into 60. So H will be equals to 700 into 30 into 60 divided by 40 into 40. So these two zeros we can cancel. We can cancel 60 by 4, 15. And one more 2 we can cancel from these two, 15. So 7 into 15 into 15 by 2 will get 787.5 centimeter. Hence the rise in the level of water in the tank in half an hour is 787.5 centimeter. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Now we'll move towards next important question. This is 2014 question. 13 में भी था, 14 में भी है. Water in a canal 30 decimeter wide, 12 decimeter deep is flowing with a speed of 10 kilometer per hour. 1 decimeter is equals to how many centimeter? 1 decimeter is equals to 10 centimeter. So इसको मीटर में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? What we have to do? We have to divide it by 10. Here also we have to divide it by 10. Or you can convert it into centimeter and then divide by 100. Fine. How much area will be irrigated in 30 minutes if 8 centimeter of standing water is required for irrigation? Now this is very similar to our textbook question, but the numbers are different. 30 decimeter is given. Okay, textbook का question जैसा ही है ये. So width of the canal 30 decimeter, that is 300 centimeter, so 3 meter. And the depth of the canal 12 decimeter, 120 centimeter, 1.2 meter. Okay, and it is flowing with a speed of 10 kilometer per hour, and canal will take a shape of cuboid. So since the water is flowing with a speed or velocity 10 kilometer per hour, therefore the length of water column in half hour is 5 kilometer, that is 500 meter. And volume of water flowing in half hour is equals to volume of cuboid. Why cuboid? Because the water flows in a canal will take a shape of cuboid of length 5000 meter, width 3 meter and depth 1.2 meter. Okay, और जो water जो है that will used for irrigation purpose, that will be equals to area of field into height, and we'll take height as area as x meter square, and which is irrigated in half an hour. So formula I told you, area of field into height is equals to volume of this one, water from canal in half an hour, that is length into breadth into height, 5000 into 3 into 1.2. So height is given 8 centimeter, but the unit we are using meter, so we have to divide it by 100.
100.
So this will implies that x into 8 by 100 is equals to 18,000. So we'll multiply 100 to this and divide by 8. Okay, so 18 lakhs by 8, final answer is 2,25,000 meter square. So this is the required area of field. If suppose if you want to convert it into hectare, you have to divide it by 10,000. So in that case you will get 22.5 hectare. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
now
sir.
we are moving towards the last question. Water is flowing at the rate of 15 km per hour through a pipe of diameter 14 centimeter into rectangular tank, which is 50 meter long and 44 meter wide. Find the time in which the level of water in the tank will rise by 21 centimeter. See, in the previous question, the h is given and we have calculated the area of, उससे पिछले के पिछले क्वेश्चन में हम लोग राइज ऑफ वाटर लेवल निकाले थे, उसमें एवरीथिंग वाज गिवन, टाइम इज गिवन. नाउ हियर वी हैव टू फाइंड द टाइम, एंड दिस इज रिपीटेड क्वेश्चन. 2006 में भी आया था, 2011 में भी. लेंथ ऑफ टैंक इज 50 मीटर and the width of tank is 44 meter, and the rise in water level, that is 21 centimeter, is given. So we have to convert it into meter. So 21 upon 100 meter. Okay, so volume of water in the tank will be equals to L into B into H. So see carefully, 50 100 से divide हुआ, 100 को divide कर दिए. Now we'll get 22 here. So 22 into 21 will get 462 meter cube. Now the rate of flow of water through the pipe is given, and the diameter is given 14 centimeter. So radius will be 7 centimeter, and 7 centimeter means 7 upon 100 meter. And the length of water column which flows in 1 hour is 15 kilometer, that is 15,000 meter. And the volume of water which flows through the pipe from the pipe in 1 hour is equals to pi r square h, because that will take a shape of cylinder. And this is equals to 22 by 7 into 7 by 100 into 7 by 100 into 15,000. So 1 7 we can cancel here, and 3 zeros we can cancel. यहाँ का 2 और यहाँ का 1, and 5 2s are 5 3s are, again this 2 can be cancelled. So 11 into 21. Okay, so we'll get 231 meter cube. Now the time taken is equals to volume of water in the tank divided by volume of water flows from the pipe in 1 hour. That is 462 upon 231. We'll get 2 hours. Any doubt?
No, sir.
One more question is there. 2015. See, 2013 and 2014 also, 2015 also it repeated. So this is the very important question. This type of question are very important. Already in sample paper is also given. So water is flowing at the rate of 2.52 kilometer per hour through a cylindrical pipe into a cylindrical tank, the radius of whose base is 40 centimeter. If the increase in the level of water tank in half an hour is 3.15 meter, find the internal diameter of the pipe. So now ये थोड़ा हटके क्वेश्चन है सबसे. यहाँ पे रेडियस निकालेंगे पहले. First we will find the radius, then we will find the internal diameter. So let R be the internal radius of the pipe, and the length of water column which flows through the pipe in 1 hour, it is given 2.52 kilometer, that is 2520 meter. And volume of water flows through the pipe in 1 hour will be equals to pi r square h. It will take a shape of cylindrical and 22 by 7 पाई को वैसे ही रखेंगे हम लोग, केवल h का वैल्यू सब्सटीट्यूट करेंगे. पाई r square into 2520. So in half an hour we have to divide by 2. So if you divide, we'll get 1260, 1260 pi r square meter cube. Now volume of tank, for that radius is given 40 centimeter. So convert it into meter. So 40 upon 100, that is 2 by 5 meter. And the height is given 3.15 meter. So volume of water in the tank, filled in the tank, is pi capital R square h. Pi को वैसे ही रखेंगे and we'll substitute R and h. That is 2 by 5 into 2 by 5 into 315 by 100. So we can cancel this one. We'll get 63. Okay, and you can cancel these two also. 425. So 63 upon 125 pi. Right? So now volume of water which flows in half hour is equals to volume of water filled in tank. So 1260 pi r square tha ye, and this is 63 pi upon 125. Pi cancel, and we'll get r square is equals to 63 upon 125 into 1260. Right? So now we can cancel this two. If you cancel this two, we'll get 1 upon 2500. 1 upon 2500. The square root of this is 1 upon 50 meter. So convert to centimeter. So what you have to do?
Into 100.
Right, into 100, or 100 by 50 will get 2 centimeter. So finally the diameter will be equals to 2 into 2, that is 4 centimeter. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is the last question. Now we'll move towards the next section, assignment question. First question double cone से related है. Second, third, fourth question related to speed. Okay, so you have to complete during this vacation. And that's all for today's class. Thank you very much.